Hello, hello, testing, testing, 1, 2, hello, testing. Chat, do you read me? Are you there? Do you read me? I gotta fix my bucket. I got my water bottle jingling and jangling. Bottle of water. Bottle of water. Bottle of water. No one's here yet. Hello, hello. Oh, there we go. 5 out of 5 sound and video. Heck yeah, Dusty. Thanks for your 5-point video and audio checklist that you follow every stream. It's really helpful, actually. Really helpful. You should be compensated for that. Awarded a patent and everything. Wouldn't that be awesome? Then you could charge me royalties. What's up, Jakob? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Everything's good. Thank you, Gus. Good to see you. Weird Adult, thank you. How you doing today? Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to San Francisco, California. The sun came out all of a sudden. I wasn't ready for this. I'm all squinty now. I think it's going to be a beautiful day for a ride. That is what it's looking like here in the Valencia Street bike lane. Boom! What's up, Snooker? How you doing? Christy Rose, dork. What's up? I don't know. I want to call you a name. Dweeb, I guess. Insults are way more stinging when someone spends a minute thinking about it, right? Stunned him. Yeah, I do feel a little stunned. You're right. Dang it. I got outplayed. Can I safely type insulting messages? Yeah, of course. As long as you don't say anything pro car, it's fine. That pro car behavior will not be tolerated in the stream. Oh, we gotta go this way. All right. Boom. I got the moves. Are you pro speed bump? Of course. Speed bumps are anti-car. What could be better? Having a little pavement on your side. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, exactly. Light sweater weather. It's honestly maybe a little warm. I don't know though. We're going west. I'm in between. I don't know what layer to wear. It's gonna change. You can see the fog up there. Maybe you all can see it. It's in front of us. It's where we're going. It's gonna be foggy. I even brought a jacket because I was thinking it might get that cold. Because it is San Francisco and you do not leave house without one extra layer. That's just the reality of the situation. Opinions on the bike behind you? Is it a bike share bike? Oh, they're gone now. I think it was a bike share bike. Anything but cars, anything but cars. I'm easy. Snooker with that Twitch Prime 15-month sub. It's great to have you as a crewmate. 15 months. That's quite a few months right there. That's more than a year's worth of months. Thank you very much. Appreciate you. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to today's stream. I remember you putting up thank you messages at the petrol station when fuel prices were above $5 or $8 US a gallon. That was fun. Verdingen. Yeah, those are some of my favorite streams. We've done 2 of those. We hand out certificates of environmental action, and we give them out to gas stations with appropriately priced gas. We missed our last opportunity though. Gas prices spiked earlier this summer, and I didn't get to stream about it. But I think they're going back up. Come on, gas prices. Best I can do is 8 successive bumps on a bike lane. Exactly. Yeah, it's a city bike share bike, Christy. That's what I thought. That is a city bike share bike. I'm so glad someone is riding that bike and not riding in an Uber. Because that is the most likely alternative. Jakobx with the tier 1, 56 months. That's ridiculous. I can't even do math that high. The best speed bumps are the invisible speed bumps. That's right, Jakob. That is right. Thank you so much for that sub. It's great to have you as a crewmate. Appreciate you. Thank you so much for coming out. Look at that. Do we have a thingy going right now? One new goal, Bike Curious, is to avoid all the Waymo traffic jams. I can avoid traffic jams on my bike like it's my job. I can just be ducking and weaving through all the traffic. Nothing to worry about. That's the beauty of bicycling, my friends. Ducking and weaving, squeezing through all the little cracks and crevasses. That's what we do. That type of bike. Like, do I like riding them? They're not my favorite to ride. They're public transit, you know? They're like the bus of bikes. And that's great. They serve a real purpose. They help people get places. They're affordable. Are they the most fun bikes to ride? I don't know. They go pretty fast, that's for sure. I'm always surprised by how quick those city bike share bikes go. That, or the electric ones. That motor really books it. Those people are riding those things 18 miles an hour everywhere they go. It's real. It's real fast. You put the pedal to the metal. And by that I mean you push the pedals down on the metals and then you go, because it's a bicycle. Not whatever the other thing is. I can't even remember. Doesn't matter, it's irrelevant. Irrelevant. Wait, why do these public bikes and scooters go so fast? I don't know. Probably something they perceive their customers want. You saw it on the news? Are you referring to the Waymo traffics from 4th of July? I ain't no dummy. I don't go see the fireworks at the Golden Gate Bridge in July. Of course no one's gonna see those. The only person who thought that would work is our idiot mayor. And then everybody around him was like, yes, mayor. That's a great idea. We love all your ideas. All your ideas are good ideas. And then we got the 4th of July fireworks. Let's not call it a disaster because I don't think anyone was hurt. But let's call it a debacle. We've been debacled, chat. Something electrons. Yeah, exactly. Electrons for the win. I have no idea what you're talking about. I don't know why I replied to that. Takes too much research. Why are you hating on Danny Boy like that? All right, here are 2 reasons where I would hate on Danny Boy like that. Number 1, before Daniel Lurie was mayor, Bike Party its last stop of the night could be pretty much anywhere, including Dolores Park. And as long as we weren't being too loud, they would just let us hang out there. But now that Daniel Lurie is mayor, he's got the friggin' park rangers out there at like 11 p.m. kicking everyone out. Because he just wants the cops to bully everybody. And then the other one is, I don't know if anybody else was here or was at this event, but the Trans March this year at the beginning of Pride weekend. This is the story that was published in Mission Local. Make sure to check out Mission Local for all your San Francisco news. They're at the Trans March. No? At the Trans March this year, there was a trans person that was graffitiing a building. And the police response was insane. There were dozens of cop cars all speeding into the march at like 50 plus miles an hour, peeling around corners and doing all kinds of crazy stuff. Cops are hopping out of their cars. At least 50 or 60 cops come. They're all armed. They're carrying like not lethal weapons, but like the very intimidating like shotgun looking crowd control weapons. All because there's one person that did some graffiti. This is the Trans March under Daniel Lurie. This stuff didn't happen under London Breed. He just wants to intimidate and bully people because he's a billionaire and doesn't know what it's like to live in the city. Also, at the same time that all that was going down, there was a hit and run. One of the volunteers who was directing traffic, keeping the march clear, was hit by a driver. And in that same time that they assigned like 80 cops to go intimidate the Trans March, there was literally one cop going after this hit and run driver who had actually injured someone. I don't know if they were hospitalized or not. It's just priorities, right? Like, they're not prioritizing people's safety. They prioritize just intimidation and bullying. And that is our friend Daniel Lurie. Was it the sidewalk chalk guy? I don't know who it was. Yeah, Salty. That's right. And I witnessed it firsthand. It was the first time I'd ever volunteered for the Trans March. I was doing some, I was one of the traffic redirectors. And what I saw was crazy. It was crazy. Not be sure it's within the mayor's power to make the cops not be violent. Yeah, but if the mayor's like, hey, you should go be violent, they're gonna be like, hell yeah. And that's what happens. Yeah, actually saw that. You actually saw that happen. I remember seeing that in the news. Yeah, I was there, and it was nuts. Like, it was. I thought for sure there had been a shooting. I thought for sure someone has been shot, and I was like, oh, this is terrible. This was such a fun party to be at, because it really was. Like, the vibes were positive and good. And then all these cops showed up, and I was like, oh my God. Did someone get shot? Nope. Nobody got shot. Cops don't care about that. That was a great impression. Thank you. Thank you very much. I really wish I didn't have my sweater right now, because this sun peeked out just as I was leaving and is roasting my tender flesh. All right, Page Slow Street, here we are. What in the world is this camera? I'm using a DJI Pocket 3, and I've done some custom software integration so I can flip it around like that. It even works most of the time. I can push the button and it'll turn around almost always. Maybe 50% of the time. It's pretty great. Going right. Thank you kindly. You are so SF. What even does that mean? Not everyone would agree with you, just to be clear. Just for clarity. Oh, here's one of those times where pushing the button doesn't do anything. What the heck? Oh my God, did it just stop? Oh, there it goes. Can it turn to the left? No, it cannot. It can only go around to the right-hand side. That is a physical limitation of all gimbals. So they have a spot that they can't go to. They do that here too. Saw a cop at full speed hit a curb to get to an accident. There were already 6 police cars. I mean, I feel like to get to a crash, like if there was a crash, I mean, it's one thing if they're speeding for reasons of public safety, but like, there's no reason to put lives on the line for damage to property. You know what I mean? Like, that's a problem you solve after the fact. You don't need to be putting lives on the line for it. It's not helpful. Pooby! Hello, Poober. How are you doing today? Welcome. Welcome to San Francisco, California. Welcome, Poober, legendary moderator. Yeah, speaking of cops driving away, you've had your fair share of tragedies there, I assume. And we have as well. Kind of like UPS that can't turn left, that camera. That's true. Legend Airy? Like that? Legend Canary. No, I did it wrong. Stupid, 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 stupid. We are almost to Golden Gate Park right now. Hey, do we still have to do a dog on a bike for the bingo? Or did we get that already? I would think this counts. Well, there's 2 dogs in there, I think. Have you ever seen How I Met Your Mother? I have not. No bingo yet. Hey, curious crew members don't hit themselves. They make mistakes. They accept that we all make mistakes. They accept that we all make mistakes. We all make mistakes? I always forget that. I'm so stupid. How can I not remember that we all make mistakes? Sorry. I just got lost in the moment. Sorry. What's up, Kala? How you doing? Double the points for 2 dogs. That's right. Double bingo. Send help. Yes, chat. I need someone to stream snipe me. I just need a friend to talk to. It'll really make all the difference. Looks like we're gonna miss that light. Oh my God, I want to take off this sweater. We're almost there. Whew. Classic crazy SF in public. Okay, yeah, I actually see that now. I see what you're saying. It makes sense. We won't fight it. Mistake rage, yeah. Department of Murder Vehicles. The DMV. Welcome to the Department of Murder Vehicles. Which type of weapon would you like to equip your murder vehicle with? We have knives, guns, cannons, rockets, grenades, improvised explosive devices, IEDs, IUDs, CNCs, TNTs, QCPs, ICPs. I'll stop now. Oh God. Please don't clip that. I'm gonna regret it. Oh, check it out, chat. In front of me, a big old branch went down this week. I think this was from this week. You see this thing? Wild. It's been really windy. So I think this is some of the results of all that wind. It fell? Yeah, I think so. And it was recent too. It's been really windy this past week. It does look like they've been chopping it up and getting it ready to clean up. So it's been here a bit. It's been here for at least a couple of days. Scary, I know, right? Yesterday was insanely windy. It was. What will they do to it? Find the wind. Yes, we'll subpoena the wind. What will they do to it? So they chop it up into bits, and I don't really know for sure, but I've heard through the grapevine that they truck it into Golden Gate Park, into their there's like a mulching facility. And then they mulch it, and then it becomes mulch that they spread around to all the other parks in the city. Pretty cool. No part of the tree is wasted in San Francisco. That's how we do it. I was trying to get to Sports Basement. If I stopped pedaling on the marina, I would quickly get sent backwards. Glad I was on the e-bike. Yeah. Oh my God, Marina Green. It can be like that. I rode over there on Friday, but I went the other direction. On Marina Green specifically. I try not to ride it into the wind these days. Or this time of year. Because the wind is nuts. And you work so hard and you don't go anywhere. The ride back is nice though. Riding back east. East. Always into the east. Diablo 2 fans? That's a future mulch pile right there. Yeah, it is. Note for future reference, when a large tree branch is gone, there will be mulch. I hope so. Gosh, that's an optimistic outlook. I need to adopt that optimism. I was envious of the people going the other way, knowing I'd go back another way. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I'm talking about. You gotta plan your ride. So you go against the wind on this side of the city, and then you cross the hill, and then you go with the wind on that side. Maybe that's what we'll do today. That'd be fun. Hey man, where are we heading today? Oh, we're going this way. We're going right here. We're actually almost there. So, great question. I haven't actually disclosed our stream plan. It's a loose plan. I'm not gonna lie about that. We are headed, there's a few new art pieces here in the Panhandle and then in Golden Gate Park that I want to check out. Plus the Dahlia Garden is in full bloom right now. The gardeners have been out there tending to it for the last couple of weeks. It looks beautiful. And so I thought the plan for today would be to go check out those things. And the first art piece here, I might have shown you already. It's the crows here in the Panhandle of the park. And if we have already seen it, then we can just continue on to the next one. All right, we're going this way. Yeah, that's what I should have gone if I had more time before the store closes. Sometimes it's like that. Sometimes it's like that. That's the way it goes. All right, chat, have you seen these crows yet? Did I take you here already? They're cool, right? Oh wait, I need to go this way because it's reversed. There we go. There we go. Oh my God, I gotta take out this sweater. Maybe it's just because I'm riding uphill, but it's too hot. Are they real? Yeah. I think if you come here at midnight on a full moon, they become real. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I'm de-sweatered. It's too hot for that. We are but a tiny camera, and you are letting us in danger of getting crowed. I will forbid them. I will crowbar them from doing that. Here, if you want some perspective on how big these bad boys are, this one can probably take out my head. Yeah. If this were a real crow, I would be incredibly scared right now. For perspective. This one's my bro, though. It likes scritchies. Yeah. Really likes the scritchies, for sure. What crow doesn't like some scritches, to be honest? What crow doesn't? Okay. This one is An Attempted Murder by Jack Champion. I'm pretty sure we've seen this one on stream before. Two monumental crows stand in quiet tension, playing on the idea that a true murder requires 3 or more birds. Originally inspired by Champion's 2016 murder installation at Burning Man, this bronze work reflects a lifelong fascination with crows, rooted in childhood and deepened throughout the years of close observation. There you go, Attempted Murder. If I have any one criticism of this art, it's that you're not allowed to climb on it, and it's like, you can't put stuff like this in public right next to a playground and expect that no one's going to climb on it. Like, you just have to design the work to be climbed on. That's some real... This is why I don't like the Burning Man art thing. It's like, you can't just put all your Burning Man garbage in the city and call it a day. You have to make it appropriate for the city. If you're going to put it next to a playground, recognize that there's going to be kids walking by. A lot of them don't know how to read, and they're going to climb the crows. It's just the way it is. Otherwise, I think these are cool. Don't be afeared. Thank you, Snooker. Appreciate that. Good thing you're wearing a helmet. That is very true. One crow saying to the other, the phone call is for you. Sorry, the phone call. The phone call. There we go. We're going to the sunset. Kiss that sweater, BRB. We're going to the sunset. Yeah, that's right. That is pretty much the case. All right, there's another art piece in the Panhandle which I'm certain that we've not seen before, because I think it's pretty much brand new. I don't know what it's called. I don't know what it looks like. I only know approximately where it's located. So let's go find it. Won't that be fun? Oh, excuse me. I will wait here while people go by. Whee! The light must have just changed. Dun, 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 dun. Thank you. A new epic adventure. That's right, Snooker. That's what it is every time. Oh, the mirror one? I took a self-portrait with it last week. Oh, is it up? Is that what you're talking about up here? It's mirror related? That subverts my expectations, bringing me delight. Thank you. I love that feeling of delight. What a delightful feeling. Fancy keyboard wants to write français. I see. Just out here bragging about being at least bilingual. I think, so we usually take the Schrader valve, a little path, off the path here. Oops, wrong way. I shifted into the wrong gear. There we go. I'm so powerful, I wanted to upshift. Do I see it? I don't think so. The fire marshal might object, but we have to say, think of the children. That's right. Screw the fire marshal.
I'm not gonna be like this.
They just want to be heroes. We could be heroes. All right, do I see it? It's around here somewhere. Oh, I think I see it. I think I see it. Yep. My monitor died, so I'm using my TV. Oh, heck yeah, Broccoato. Heck yeah. Now you got a huge monitor. Look, there it is. It's like that weird that weird metal spherical thing. Interesting. Look, it's got a little bench in it. I have to take you inside, I guess. I don't know how I'm gonna do that. I don't know what to do. All right, let's read the plaque. Kate Raudenbush, Seed of Self. Seed of Self is a meditation sculpture in the form of a glowing monumental seed, symbolizing life force within each of us. Split into two halves, past and future. The two forms refer to the polarity of time. Interesting. Okay. And invite you to sit within the threshold of the present moment. One half, a laser-cut brass mandala holding a mirrored sphere, symbolizes the past and encourages quiet self-awareness. The other, an open, unfinished frame, gestures forward toward future still evolving, ready to be created. But it looks like I'm supposed to sit facing the past, so I'm supposed to reflect, I guess. Oh yeah, there is a sphere in here. This is cool, actually. Oh my gosh. I am tripping out. Yeah. This is pretty wild, chat. It's kind of cool, honestly. I dig it. Can you dig it? Let's see if I can get the camera in. Let's see what I can do. I'm gonna put the work in right now, chat. Let's put the work in. Put this here. Da 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 da. I'm here. Don't worry, I'm back. I won't leave you. How do I get this temporary zip tie? Removable zip tie to open. Sometimes they're tricky to open. There we go. There we go. Okay. Remove that. I guess I have to do it completely. Let's do it like this. Okay. And then I gotta unvelcro this so that is loose. And now I gotta remove. I guess I can't just yank on that. Oh, come on. Are you serious? You're gonna get all tangled up down there? Okay. 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 Making progress. All for the shot, chat. It's all for the shot. Oh, there we go. Okay, so we're sitting inside. There's the bike. There's my knees. And if I look up here, we can look into the past. Chat, do you see your past self? Look at how beautiful we are. Hello, chat. Whoa. Isn't it trippy? It's cool looking, right? Yeah, I dig it. And then over here, it kind of looks like a jet engine behind me. Also, I kind of like the audio in here. It's like a little bit echoey. Echo! Something like that. Yeah, very cool. Very, very cool. All right, there we go. Was it worth it? I think so. If you disagreed, don't tell me. because I don't want to hear it. Keep it to yourself. All right, yeah. So this one was new to me. It's all shaded the color red. You're absolutely right. It was like a mirror thing, and my expectations were subverted, and it did leave me with a sense of delight. Isn't that wonderful? What a fun way to have your subversions expected, right? I said what I said. I said what I said. It needs lasers. Actually, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. It kind of does need lasers. That'll be for a Bike Curious After Dark stream. Wait, this goes in here. Velcro, okay. That and that, we're good. Sleeping on the path, who does that? What's on that stone in the grass to the right of you? Oh, it's... this thing here. This kind of makes me feel like, yeah. Do not climb the sculpture. For maintenance, security, or other concerns, please contact SFGov 311 services. There you go. That's what it says. Pretty boring. They just tell you not to climb on it, even though it's a public park. I see 0.0000000000001 seconds in the past. That's how light works. Climb on it? At least they said please. You're right, Bic. At least they said please. I should plug in my camera flipper. That's probably why it's not working. I unplugged it so I could give you the best view ever. Okay, onward. Onward. Should we go back to the Schrader Valve? I feel like no. Let's forge onward. Someone needs to refresh the Death Monsters Ahead sign that used to be painted on the path here. Boom. All right, and we'll go across to the crosswalk here. Marissa Donnell, thank you so much for that follow. Welcome to the Curious Crew. It's good to have you. Welcome to San Francisco, California. We are in the panhandle of Golden Gate Park, just about to cross into Golden Gate Park proper. Today we are checking out some art, we're seeing some flowers, and we're gonna have a grand old time on the old bicycle today. Old bicycle, old city, grand time. It says it's 70, but there's no way it's 70 right now, right here especially. There's no way. That's a lie. Straight up. Straight up, straight down. All those things. Whew, the wind. Yeah, it's definitely cooler out today. Definitely cooler out. The sun just never really came out today, you know? I think in the mission it was just starting to come out as we were rolling. Microclimate, yeah, for real. It probably is 70 somewhere in San Francisco. Just know where we've been so far. Happy Sunday, Curious Crew. Good to see you. Sincerely hope everyone is well and having a great and beautiful day. Thank you, Barista August. Appreciate those warm and welcoming words to the Curious Crew. Those are always free, just like the stream is always free, but also remember, your donations do help make the stream better. They help keep it going. They pay for my internet costs. They pay for parts that break along the way. So please, if you're not subscribed, consider subscribing. And if you are already subscribed, consider sending a gift sub to someone else. Not only do you get to support the stream, which like I said is always free, you also get all of our really cool emotes I'm laughing because they might be the laziest set of emotes of any Twitch streamer on the internet. So maybe that's not an added bonus. I don't know. That's for you to decide. All right, we made it. We're in Golden Gate Park. And there is some art here. We got these big tires. These have been here for a while though. We've checked these out, right? Do we have a complete story on these tires? I don't know. I think so. Let's see if there's a plaque on it. There is. Doesn't say very much though. Oh, what's that? There's a thing on the road here. Welcome to the Golden Mile, powered by Illuminate SF. This is called Rubber and Feathered Snakes by Betsabe Romero. Tractor tire carved and painted with gold and silver leaf. Oh, that's cool. It's actually gold and silver leaf. That's actually sick. Aw, we got a gift sub in there. Jakob Bax, thank you so much for the gift sub. Wow, 47 gift subs. That's wild. Thank you so much. It's great to have you as a crewmate. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Like I said, the stream is always free, but the donations are much appreciated. So thank you very much. If you love the art, support it here. This is where you go, chat. Screenshot it now. Welcome to the Golden Mile at JFK Promenade. I know it's not quite on screen. It's okay. It's okay. All right, we got more of these tires. From what I remember, this art here, this one here is called Moon Seal. Same artist. Roller made with recycled tires. 4 tractor tires engraved and painted with silver leaf. So they are actually carved, which is kind of cool. And I think that these pieces are supposed to be like a commentary on indigenous people and the impact of like mechanized society on their traditions and cultures, as well as on the environment and the physical land they inhabited. Wow, this one's really cool. I love the colors of it. On the other side of the track, 5 tires carved and painted with gold leaf Mexican shawls, wooden lids, and gold leaf painting. Interesting. I love the colors. Oh, you can see that there's details like cut into the tire here where, go this way, you can see holes cut in the tire, and behind it is the shawl, like actual fabric. That's very cool. This one up here is a little bit more colorful. Right? All through here. Very cool. Gold leaf is a scam. There's no tree that grows gold leaves. Where'd they get it from then? Is it even gold? That's cool. It is, right? Yeah, these are indigenous tires. Thanks for clarifying that, Mike. How are you doing, Mike from Canada? It's good to see you. All right, and there's some more art along the way. But first, I want to take a little detour over to the Conservatory of Flowers. It is looking beautiful, freshly planted. The Dahlia Garden is really in excellent shape right now. So we're going to ride back in here and see what's going on. Beautiful day to be riding in the park, honestly. And the sun seems to be chasing us. We're riding further and further into the fog, and yet the sun keeps peeking out of the clouds right as we get there. Bro, wave to stream. I missed it. It's awesome. Chat, make sure you wave back. Don't be impolite. We're here to make friends. All right, let's see. Is my camera high enough that I can see over this fence? I think so. Boom. There it is, chat. The Dahlia Garden. Isn't it beautiful? Look at that. Wow. Let's go over here. Like that. Yeah, these are all dahlias. Dahlias. Come on, 2000. I need to take off another zip tie. There we go. Anonymous gifter with the gift. What the heck? Anonymous gifter with the gifted tier 1 sub to Christy Rose. Thank you so much, Anonymous gifter. It's great to have you as a crewmate. Welcome. This here is San Francisco's famous dahlia garden. It's in bloom like this, I think, twice a year. And truly magnificent. So many different varieties of dahlias. What we can do here is turn the camera and kind of walk the perimeter. It is so beautiful to look at. I see that they have them named, maybe. B-score. I don't think that's the name of a dahlia. This one says Eden Brigid. This one says skip to my loo, but there's no flowers there. This one still hasn't bloomed yet, but it's getting there. Very cool. Black dahlias, where are they? Over there? Over there? So many cool dahlias. Well, this is a dahlia garden. The gardeners have been working their butts off for at least the last few weeks, making sure that this is pristine and beautiful for us to enjoy. They were out here. I took a bike ride out here Friday afternoon. Don't tell my boss. And they were all working hard, and the garden was just popping, just like it is right now. Bike dahlias, sick. They finally included those at my behest. Where's your flower bike? That's a good question. Melissa does have a bike she often puts flowers on. All right, and then I can flip the camera to the side, but only the right side. And what we'll do is we'll just ride around, or not ride, but I'll walk the bike around it so you can check out the flowers from every angle. Wow, I love those orange ones. They're so cool. Oh, and the red ones with the white tips. Those are amazing. There's so many pretty flowers.
Yeah, I feel like, and like at that point, it's kind of like, what's the potential risk?
Dahlia 100 years. Oh, no way. This is the 100th year of the Dahlia Garden. August 15th and 16th is the Dahlia Show. And then September 13th is the Dell Celebration. That's so sick. All right, I gotta take a picture of this and put it in the suggestions channel. Wow, it's so annoying having to remove a zip tie every time I need to remove my phone. Oh my God. Yeah, I gotta take a picture of this little sign here. And actually, chat, maybe while you have the nice view, I'll do some behind the scenes photos of my bike. I think that's a perfect idea. It's so pretty here today. How do I turn off autofocus lock? Okay. I know that lots of people are very curious about my setup, what it looks like, how it works, etc. So what I'm going to do right now is take some pictures of my bike so that you can see up close, behind the scenes, what the whole setup looks like. And then I'm going to post those in the Discord. So use !Discord in the chat. Tap the link, join the Discord, go to the behind the scenes channel. Behind the scenes. And I am posting these photos right this moment. Send. There we go. There we go. All right. Oh, this way. The purple ones are nice too. Ah, they're so pretty, right? It's like they're such a vibrant and like kind of even shade of purple. Oh, but then there's these ones over here that have white highlights in them. Those are so cool too. Oh my goodness, this is more beautiful than Le Petit Porteur, which I thought was impossible. I know, right? I love these ones, the red ones that have the white tips on them. I think they're like right there. I think they look really cool. Must be coming from the Netherlands. All beautiful, like all beautiful things, it comes from the Netherlands. Oh, this is more under active work here. You can see they've got more like planters and buckets and the stabilizing rods. I don't know what you call those. What type of flowers are these? These are dahlias. These are dahlias. This is a dahlia garden here at the Conservatory of Flowers in San Francisco. I don't know how to spell dahlia, so if somebody wants to put that in chat, go right ahead. Yeah, thank you, Jakob. I appreciate that. So many pretty flowers. I know, right, Christy? It's so good. Oh, everybody knows how to spell dahlia except me. Wow. Look at this bad boy. Look at how big it is. Sorry, you going that way?
There's some big kind of purple pink ones too.
Wow, look at that. So cool. They're so pretty. These? Yeah. Okay. Need that space? Great. She really wanted a picture of those flowers. I guess her pictures of the flowers are more important than mine. I'll only be there for a second. All right, let's get a shot of these over here. These poppies invaded. Chat, look. Down here at the bottom, those are poppies. In a dahlia garden, those are invasive species. Even though they're native to California, they are California poppies. Isn't that pretty there? Native plants cannot invade. Yes, they can. This is a dahlia garden. Oh, where is this? What's up, alien adoptee? How you doing? We are at the Conservatory of Flowers in Golden Gate Park, and the whole garden here is all freshly planted. The dahlia garden is looking especially beautiful today. Everything is blooming. They've been hard at work at the garden here. And then at this sign, they said that there's some sort of 100 years of the Dahlia Garden celebration coming up. So I took a picture of that. Maybe we'll be able to check that out. I don't know if it's on a Sunday. Hopefully, we'll find out. All right, and then we're gonna go this way into the conservatory. Well, not the literal conservatory, but we'll check out more of the park here. Lots more beautiful flowers and majestic San Francisco scenes. One of these days I'll actually visit the inside. You can visit the actual conservatory. It is free for San Francisco residents. I think what we'll do today is, should we go to the top like we usually do, or should we go down here? Yeah, let's go down here. I think the view down here is going to be really nice today. I think today's the day. It's free for residents. Yes, it's totally free for residents. It's open every weekend, pretty much. It is very cool, very beautiful. I love taking Valentine over to the conservatory. The conservatory itself is this big white building behind us. That is what is free for residents to go visit and check out. Oh, you know what I should do is actually be on the other side. Let's go over here. And then I've got to back in over here. We'll do this. There we go. There we go. That's cool, right? I like this shot. I'll take it. They locked the bridge. It's always locked on this side. Yeah, actually, it's always locked on both sides. Maybe not always, but it has been lately. I don't know why. I said always, but now that I'm thinking about it, like, I've been through there before. So I don't know what that's about. That sky be popping. Yeah, the sun is starting to peek through. The fog is breaking up. It was actually, when we first got here, it was literally just covered with fog, but it's not really that foggy anymore. Jacob, thank you so much for that follow. Welcome to the Curious Crew. It's good to have you. Welcome to San Francisco, California. Behind me, the beautiful Conservatory of Flowers. We're here on another wonderful day in San Francisco, exploring the city, seeing what's going on, and just generally enjoying life. Checking out some art. Maybe there was drug use. How dare you, Mike? No one in San Francisco would use drugs in a tunnel. That's ridiculous. Especially not me. What are you accusing me of? Yes, love the view. Oh, I'm glad, barista. That's awesome. All right, I'll be right back. Oh my God. Sasha LB with the raid. Welcome, Raiders. Welcome to San Francisco, California. Welcome, Sasha. Thank you very much for the raid. I appreciate you. Greetings from Germany. Willkommen in San Francisco. You heard it? How dare you, Mike? 1Z Bless. Thank you so much for that follow. Welcome to the Curious Crew. It's good to have you. Welcome to San Francisco, California. Right now we're in the Conservatory of Flowers, enjoying the beautiful views of the flowers. Today our goal is just to ride around Golden Gate Park, check out some of the art that's new here, maybe stuff that we've ridden by and haven't actually had a chance to check out. We're going to be doing that. There's lots of flowers in bloom here in the Conservatory of Flowers, so I thought we would take a look at that. And, you know, just enjoy the day, basically. I think we did go inside once. I am enjoying seeing the actual flowers outdoors too. Yeah, 11:30 somewhere. We did go inside the White Conservatory itself. That building is free for San Francisco residents whenever it's open, which is pretty much every weekend. And we have streamed from within there. It's a lot of fun. I had a great time. I feel like Valentine did that stream with us. That was a fun day. Valentine's my kid. Is this working? Is this thing on? Yeah, we good. So next steps. I think there's some more art up on JFK Drive that we can check out. We've seen a few pieces in that direction, but I think it's almost time to go in that direction. We can see some more. And then, you know, we're here to just ride around and have fun. So that's a thing that we can do. There's also some musicians. Maybe we should go down. Let's go down to the gate and see if we can take a peek at the musicians that are playing on the other side of the tunnel. Wasn't it kind of small inside? I don't feel like it's small. I feel like it seems smaller on the outside than it is on the inside. It's like the Conservatory of Flowers itself is divided into, I think, like 5 different sections. This middle section here, when you first walk in, has the big trees, and it's got kind of a jungle biome thing going on. And then as you move out from the center, you go from room to room, and each room is a different, you know, climate, a different biome, so to speak, if you're a Minecraft player like I am. So like they have like I don't know, succulents and a bunch of other stuff over here. They've got like a mountain climate over here. My favorite one though is all the way on this side here. It's like a pond, and they have like big old lily pads, and like it's very like damp and moist, and there's all these kind of like plants that thrive in like watery environments. They're so cool. That section all the way here on this side is my favorite. But you might know about the Conservatory of Flowers' famous corpse flower. The corpse flower is kept in this room all the way on this side. The corpse flower only blooms for like 2 days every several years. And apparently while it's in bloom, it smells like rotting flesh, which is, I don't know why people want to smell it, but they do. I guess because it's rare. But it produces an extremely beautiful bloom. It is really large. Like, it's like this big when it blooms. Like, its petals open up and get huge. And it is a carnivorous plant, so that's why it smells like rotting flesh, is it attracts the flies, and then it eats the flies, and that's how it survives. I remember it was really neat to see the various areas. Yeah, it's super cool. Also, if you are curious about the conservatory flowers, I do have a short form video called Yonic or Phallic, which is in my Instagram and on my TikTok. So if you go to my profile, you can click over to Instagram or TikTok and find the Yonic or Phallic video, and you can see whether the flowers are Yonic or Phallic inside the conservatory flowers. No particular plan in mind is perfect sometimes, yeah. You know, sometimes it's good to show up and just be open to anything, and that's the plan. Well, that's not the plan today. We're going to see some art and see some flowers. It's going to be great, but we can also that won't fill up all of our time, so we got time to explore, see what's going on. All right, let's get closer to the Muzak. Oh, they're ending the song right now. Maybe I'll give them a second to wind up again. Before I start rolling, drink a little more water. There's also some in the Germany Frankfurt Palmengarten, a place where you can see flowers and plants from around the world. Oh, that's awesome! Yeah, nothing like a nice garden. Who doesn't like to just wander around, getting lost in a beautiful garden, right? Like this might even be my favorite place in all of San Francisco. I come here whenever I can. I will ride my bike here. I'll chill out on one of the hills. And just look out at the garden and take in the beauty, experience the wonderfulness that is San Francisco. This is one of my absolute favorite places in the whole city, for sure. When is Bikeal upgrading to the penny farthing for bike streams? You think that would be an upgrade? I feel like the Le Petit Porteur is kind of hard to beat. They haven't started playing more music. Maybe they're just figuring out what to play. I think we have a corpse flower here at the University Plant Biology Department. I haven't seen it though. Someday. Oh, another interesting thing about the corpse flower, because a flower is only it can only reproduce while the flower is blooming. Like all these flowers that are blooming right now, they're doing their plant sexy things, and the corpse flower is only blooming for a couple days every, I don't know what, 5 years, something like that. And it's not regular. So for two corpse flowers to both be blooming at the same time so they can pollinate one another is rare. And there's only a few of them in the world or around the United States. So when one of them blooms, they immediately put out the call to the other botanists that keep corpse flowers, and they're like, does anyone else have a blooming corpse flower? And if they line up, they will literally get a plane ticket for the plant and fly it across the country so that they can be together while they're both blooming at the same time, hopefully producing a corpse flower baby. Right? Which I think is pretty wild. I know that person. She has a cat and a dog that rides around in the bucket of that bike. All right, let's get closer to the music. The Muzak. Someone wrote a penny farthing with bike disco on Friday. That's why it's on my mind. That's friggin' awesome. You have bike disco? view I got. A flautist. This is how you typically see musicians, either behind bars or at bars. I'm not a musician, you tell me. You tell me, sociopathogen. I defer to you. All right, let's do a little more riding around. So pretty here today, right? Oh my gosh, how much better could it get? Definitely would be jamming along with them if there was a dancing along. Jazz hands. You could definitely dance. I'm sure no one would tell you not to. That's what it means, right? Daveski57, thanks so much for that follow. Welcome to the Curious Crew. It's good to have you. Welcome to San Francisco, California. We are in the Conservatory of Flowers right now. Biking around, checking out the flowers, checking out some art, listening to some music, just seeing what's going on in Golden Gate Park. One of my favorite places in all of San Francisco to visit. Around. Let's go to the top here. We'll get a view back the other way. I think that'll be nice.
But we're not going.
All right. All right. Oops. And here's the view from the top, chat. Here it is. Yeah, totally was fixing to say getting pretty stagnant here, so let's hit it and check out another area. Yeah, let's do that. Was out here earlier watching the marathon. That's right, the marathon walked through or went through here. All right, well, we've got some more art to see, maybe. I don't know. Let's just ride. Let's just ride. What time is it? 2:19. How much energy do I have? I'm at about a 7. But sometimes I keep riding and I just feel better and better, you know? Who knows? Huh. Let's see. Let's go back out to JFK Drive. We'll keep riding that quote unquote miracle mile. Miracle smile. I'm looking forward to the Critical Mass ride on Friday and seeing what this month's route is going to be. Wait, Barista, you're Bay Area? Are you in San Francisco? That's epic. I very rarely make it to Critical Mass. It's at a weird time for me. It's at a weird time. It needs to be... I mean, it used to be during commute hours. We could do that.
Oh, nice.
But I do the quad skiff.
Onward. Onward. I hear a hawk or something up in the trees. Chat, we should go over to the band shell and see what's going on there. Maybe there'll be more music. The G's freeze. I can do all things is what it said on there. Wait, when is Critical Mass? It is the last Friday of the month. It meets over by the Embarcadero Plaza. I think rollout is what, 6:30 or something like that? Interesting choices. This is in the New Orleans area. That's right, you're in New Orleans. That's right. Did it really? I would love it so much more if it was earlier in the evening. Yeah, at some point I feel like, at least in SF, Critical Mass kind of lost its way. It used to be a protest. It used to be at like 5:30 p.m. or 5 p.m. on a Friday. So it was maximally inconvenient for people driving. It's a protest, right? They were fighting for safer infrastructure. But then I think what happened was like, we got a lot of safer bicycling infrastructure and like people were less mad. So there was like less need to protest. And out of that emerged the joy of Bike Party. Bike Party is like Critical Mass, but instead of being a transportation protest, it is a transportation celebration. It's just for funsies. And that started later in the evening, so it was less inconvenient. It wasn't about inconveniencing people during their commutes. And the vibe is more joyous with party music and like dancing and that kind of stuff. And over time, I think Critical Mass kind of adopted some of those like strategies. It is what it is. What is the vibe of Critical Mass usually like? It's very similar. These days, it's extremely similar. It doesn't have a set route, so you have to remember that like what keeps you safe in Critical Mass is being with the group. So you got to stick together. It's about really, someone just kind of says, let's go left, and then everybody goes left, or let's go straight, blah, blah, and they just go. So it's more of an impromptu route, which you do have to be a little bit careful about. Riding in a group is different than riding as an individual, especially a big group like Critical Mass or Bike Party. And with Bike Party, the routes are well planned ahead of time, optimized for both safety and comfort. That's not something you're going to find at Critical Mass. So you have to be a little bit aware of that going into it. It helps to know the city. Less so with Bike Party. With Bike Party, you know you're going to be taken care of. The route's all taken care of. You know where you're going to start and end, and that makes it a little bit more approachable. All right, we're back. We're here. What is this? The music concourse here in Golden Gate Park, and I was just going to see if maybe there's some music going on today. Wing! Thank you so much for that follow. Welcome to the Curious Crew. It's good to have you. Welcome to San Francisco, California. We are here in Golden Gate Park. We're checking out art, flowers, music, just seeing what's going on. Beautiful day for a bike ride, and it's a beautiful day to enjoy the lovely San Francisco with each and every one of you. Predictably irrational. Thank you so much for that follow. Welcome to the Curious Crew. It's good to have you. Welcome to San Francisco. The first critical mass I did took us up Twin Peaks. That hill is not easy on a single speed. that will happen at critical mass. And Sociopathogen was like, bring it! Bring it! I've never done Twin Peaks on a single speed before. It's too hard. I've tried twice, and I've never made it to the top. Golden Gate Park Band. Oh, it looks like maybe we just missed the music. The whole band was set up here to play for us. And now they gone.
We just adopted this cat. He's
Well, this is cool. But yeah, it looks like they're all packing up right now. We just missed it. One time critical mass went through the Highway 99 tunnel that goes underneath the whole Seattle downtown. Salty, how many bicyclists do critical mass in Seattle? The San Francisco's critical mass rides are usually under 100 people. Although that's only recently. In the 90s, it was thousands of people. And occasionally, like most recently, the 30-year anniversary of critical mass was thousands of people. But that's not something that happens so much anymore. Yeah, not a lot going on over at the band shell, unfortunately. Or they're not right this second. We missed it. They were there earlier for sure. The band was playing, entertaining the masses. Well, let's do this. Chat, I'm gonna do this tricky little switchback situation here because it's fun. All right, here's one corner. No dabs, no dabs. I kind of almost lost my balance on that one. All right, and then we go this way. Do I want to go that way? I don't think I want to. I think I want to go this way. We get a solid 1 to 200 every month, even in the winter. Heck yeah. Oh, look, murder bots. Chat, do not yield to clankers. Do not yield to clankers. They are here to serve us. They are our robotic slaves. I shake my fist at you. Go away, clankers. January's ride was like 2,000. Oh, holy moly. That's wild. That's a lot of peeps. That's a whole lot of peeps. That's enough peeps to take over the highway. Don't forget to smile at the pedestrians. I kind of want to cut through here. It's pretty crowded right now, though. Throw a cone at it. I wish I had a cone. If someone would just stream snipe me and bring a cone with them. I think I have to hop off the bike here. It's too crowded. Let's squeeze on through. Pardonnez-moi, excuse me. Perfect. Oh, I wonder if we'll see anyone from Borp over here. Jay. Whew, I almost forgot his name. I was blanking on it. Maybe we'll see Jay. Doesn't look like it. It doesn't seem like there's any adaptive bikes here today. Nope. There's the Borp containers. Hello, Borp. Borp is the Bay Area's adaptive sports program. Don't get me to tell you what BORP Borp stands for, because I can't. It's impossible to remember. It makes no sense to me. The Bay Area Adaptive Sports Program, however, is a great program that gets people who are disabled in various ways the equipment and the expertise necessary to be able to enjoy outdoor activities. And for many of the people who participate in the program, it's really life-changing. It's an incredible way to get outside and get exercise in ways that, or for people who have a hard time doing that. And it's amazing. We went on an adaptive bike ride with Pretty Good Gaming last year. Hopefully we'll be able to do something again this year. It was awesome. We had so much fun. A little bit of a hard ride. Thankfully, Brandon and Michelle were game. Didn't mean to do that to them. Whoops, sorry. Food truck parking only. I'll take it. What is that interesting building you passed with the pillars? So the building, the one that was just behind me just now, which I think has pillars, right? Yeah. That is the Academy of Sciences, the California Academy of Sciences. The California Academy of Sciences is like a science museum. Lots of great exhibits for children and adults alike. It's known for its rooftop, like its green rooftop garden. It has a great planetarium. As far as I know, it's the only one in San Francisco. It also happens to be the place where I proposed to Melissa before we were married. They've got all kinds of cool stuff there. Very romantic. Right? I'll wait. Game Boy camera. Oh crap. 8-bit curious. all right. I know what to do. And I'm not on a group ride today, so I can just pull over and do it. We'll be right back, chat. And he was the first person on the stream to literally ride their bike up the mulch pile, which is wild because his bike is huge. It is not good for that. Oh, I'm gonna honk too. Now we're friends, idiot.
They're doing this thing called the Black Diamond Trail. You can pick it up on Dublin and then cross it all the way over to Orinda. Well, if it's this hot. Oh, no. I know. It's probably like 80 something right now. Hey, get out of the road!
Scared the crap out of me. What the heck is going on? Oh, I'm live. Are we back? Oh yeah, we are back. Did you know that person? Yeah, I did. That was Sunday Night Sushi, everybody. He legitimately scared the crap out of me. I was like focused down here. You probably saw him over my shoulder. He honked his horn and it scared the bejesus out of me. Oh God. Yep, that's Sunday Night Sushi, everybody. He was just joking around. Hello, everyone. I guess we're back. We back. In living color, heck yeah. I don't know where I'm going now. I'm just riding. I'm literally just riding in this direction. We got our stream sniper, that's right. We've gotten the stream snipe many, many times. Although Sunday Night Sushi insists that he's never actually sniping. He insists that when he runs into me on stream, it's purely by accident. Like he just sees me out in the road and then he says hi. That's what I hear. That's what I hear. That's what I'm told. Follow him? There is no way I can catch him. My bike's not even electric assist. I'm going like 6 miles an hour into the wind right now. And he's got a 28 mile per hour pedelec e-bike. There's no way for me to catch up. No way at all. I love this part of JFK. I don't know what it is, but the view here is always enchanting. Where are you going, lady? We're going wherever the heckers we wind up at. Oh, like over here where there's beer. That seems nice. The whale's tail. Izzy's cheesesteaks. The classic cheesesteak. Let's just keep going this way. The music hangout has somebody belting it out over here. We got to check that out. Oh, we missed it.
Jennifer with Ella Fitzgerald. I think some people out there do this song. I saw people singing along, which is cool.
The community music hangout chat.
Sure.
Anybody's welcome to bring musical instruments and play
You
here.
want to sing Lucy in the Sky? All right, Brian's going to sing it.
Let's see what happens. Coming in hot with the Beatles.
Picture yourself in a boat on a river with tangerine trees and marmalade skies. Somebody calls you, the answer quite slowly. Girl with kaleidoscope eyes.
Oops. 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 The Beatles, yeah, they're playing Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds. Lucy in the sky with diamonds. Lucy in the sky with diamonds. Yes.
Down to a bridge by a fountain with rocking horse people eating marshmallow pies. Everyone smiles as you drift past the flowers that grow so incredibly high. Newspaper taxis and
One more chorus, chat. You know you want it, right? Lucy in the sky with diamonds. Lucy in the sky with diamonds. Lucy in the sky with diamonds. All right, chat. Let's rock and roll. Love it. I love the community music hangout. So the sign out there says 50% open mic, 50% sing along, 110% everyone welcome. They're musicians. They're not necessarily good at math. We're not going to hold that against them, okay? Oh, what's this? Although Lennon denied this, the BBC banned the song in a 2004 interview, or it banned the song. I assume that means Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds. In a 2004 interview, Paul McCartney said that the song about LSD, stating, a song like Got to Get You Into My Life, that's directly about pot, although everyone missed it at the time. Day Tripper, he says that's one about acid. That's not a coherent story, but it sounds like BBC wouldn't play it because it's about drugs. It was a different time, friends. It was a different time. Not that different, though. The Beatles are the reason Twitch has copyright rules. It's probably not wrong. Doesn't that mean it's like Michael Jackson is the reason? Because he was the rights holder for the Beatles for like a long time. Wonder if both still connected. Yeah, one of them is not really working. Let's see if I can fix that. While we hang out here with the dragon. The dragon. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Okay. Plug that bad boy back in. There we go. We got data flowing. We got data. Love to see it. Love to see some data. Paul's kids like to sue everyone. That's not very free-spirited, is it? Is it? I think the music industry should pay us every time a song is forced into our ears. That's a good point. That's a solid point. If we listen to the music voluntarily, then we should pay them. But if we are forced to listen to it, they should pay us. I think you're onto something. All right, where do we go now? Do I want to go all the way down? Should we go to Sutro Heights? Let's do it. Let's do it. We can go. I don't know if we're gonna be able to stay for very long, but it looks clear all the way. So let's just ride this hill down and I'll regret it later. Oh my God, it's so windy. I gotta go really carefully over the speed bumps so my camera doesn't go flying. Maybe I should tighten up this, make sure that's good. Okay. Onward. Maybe you can solve today's Waldo? Waldo? You mean hide and go bike? Is the spot posted? Is it my spot? What's around the corner? All right, more downhill. Here we go. No more pedaling. Hooray for no pedaling. Waldo. Oh, Waldo. Do I have to go there to solve it? Speed bump. In the late 70s, I was already sick of the same old top 40 we're still forced to listen to today. So I definitely ought to be paid to endure it again and again. Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of people like have like a period of time in music where they like, that's what they listen to now for like the rest of their lives. My mom was like, yeah, I just listened to all the music I listened to when I was in high school or college or whatever. Interesting. Not that she's not like open-minded about music, it's just like these are the go-tos, you know? They've already got all the associations built up. You can just like turn it on and like feel a good feeling, you know? I think that's the case for a lot of people. They have these like associations built up with songs. What they really crave is that association. That's cool. I try to cater to that when I DJ. I want people to have fun. I want people to awaken their positive associations. At least play the other 8 songs from the albums. Some of them are good. Yeah, I do feel you on that. I like listening to albums because a lot of them, not all albums, but a lot of them are made by artists for whom the album was like a story on its own, you know? It had a beginning, a middle, and end. It had like a vision. It had like something that it wanted to say. And listening to the album beginning to end is really the only way to do that. One of my favorite bands to sit down and listen to an album of is Arcade Fire. So many Arcade Fire albums are just, they're so good end to end. Like every song is good, or almost every song is good. And you get the whole story in a listen. I almost feel like when I listen to just one song in the album, I'm like missing out, you know? I'm so sick of Bohemian Rhapsody. Every year it's number 1 in our list of 2000. Hey, it is a legendary song, okay? But yeah. I found it really hard. The only new music I can stand these days is synthwave. Left turn. Whew. There we go. There's a hill. Come on. Flip camera. Flip, dang it. Are we stuck like this? I'm pushing the button, it won't flip. Yeah, synthwave is great. Super cool. I think there's lots of good new music out there though. I've been working on a Baddies of New Disco playlist. So it's like disco that's been written since like maybe 2000. All by female leads. There's some great stuff on there. I didn't realize there's this one Ariana Grande song that was stuck in my head so much from the research I did in that playlist. That one's not quite ready for prime time. Dude, what in the heck is wrong? My camera won't flip or nothing. What the heck? It was just working a second ago. I'm gonna unplug it and plug it back in. Smack it. Ugh. Did you like that, chat? I'll do it again. Ugh. All right, let's see. Okay, it's plugged back in. I gotta ask what you use to flip the camera. OBS plugins for camera control just don't seem to know how to use my Pocket 3. Really? I initially figured out how to do it with OBS on Linux, because OBS on Linux has UVC camera controls. Hooray! I just need to unplug that and plug it back in. And we're back. Legion of Honor is to the right. 34th, yeah, this is our one. We gotta turn right here. It's a pretty steep hill. It's a tough hill. Oh, we don't have a stop sign. You better wait for me, driver. Yep, there's the hill here. Bop it. Pull it. Twist it. Yep, that's the camera. Yeah, it's all shade. I think I have my Git repo open source for that. It's not good though. I want to warn you. It's not good. It'll work even if you're not using a Bella box, but it's only going to work on Mac or Linux. You have to USB your camera into Mac or Linux. Whew. This ain't easy. It ain't easy being cheesy. I'm gonna need burgers for dinner. Look. Oh, there I am. Okay. Cross traffic doesn't stop here. Gotta be careful. Here we go. That's the hardest climb. We're going to Sutro Heights Park, chat. There's no stopping me now. Ain't no stopping us now. We found the move. Go faster. You go faster, Mike. I dare you. Oh, look, nerds with matching bikes and helmets. That's so cool. All right, we'll go left here onto Anza. And then this takes us straight to Sutro Heights. It's been a while since I've been out here, chat. Never in a million years would I thought I'd come out here in July. It's usually so foggy. A street gang, yeah. I was right. Good thing they knew not to mess with me. Oh, it's a nice looking dresser. Hey, anybody in San Francisco who needs a dresser? We're at Anza and what, 32nd? 33rd? Anza and 35th, of course. Anza and 35th, come get your dresser. Looks nice. Chat, if you are the kind of person that primarily furnishes your home with things that you find on the street or at the thrift store, 1 in chat. And if you usually buy stuff new, then 2 in chat. If you inherited all your furniture, just keep quiet. You don't have problems. Yeah, I'm a one in chat also. Everything I've got is basically stuff I found on the street or got at the thrift store, with a few exceptions. One of our couches we bought new from IKEA like 15 years ago. Couches from the street can be a little dubious. Mike's a 3. I think 3 means you don't have any furniture. You are full Zen Buddhism. All of my silverware remnants of old roommates. Oh yeah, that's another way to get it. It's quote unquote donations from old roommates. Yeah, everybody's a 1. Dang. Well, almost everybody's a 1. I inherited most of my stuff from 20-year-old me. Yeah. 20-year-old me inherited its stuff from the streets. I still have a few items that I found when I first moved to San Francisco. I got this one coffee table. Thing is nuclear. It can stand up to anything. I do my projects on it. I don't mind if I scratch it up and stuff, so I got my X-Acto knife out. I've drilled into it before, hammered stuff into it, by accident, mostly. I almost lit it on fire once, also by accident. It's seen some real stuff, you know? And beds. I mean, you can get a bed frame, but not a mattress. You don't want a street mattress, that's for sure. America was built by immigrants. Heck yeah. I bought everything new 30 years ago. Now you're just riding it out. 30 years ago. In the 90s. Was 90s furniture good? I'm like, mid-century modern is still cool today. But that's more of like a 70s and 60s thing, right? Whee! Now we get to go down. Woohoo! I use street messages. I use street messages. Why do I keep saying that? Messages. What even is a message? I use street mattresses and have a yellow guide I use. A yellow guide? What's that? It's like a checklist of how to make sure your street mattress is safe for consumption. It's like a scoring system, Mike. Oh, the view's already getting good. I can tell. I'm not going to show you, chat. No spoilers. I love my chest and dresser. They came from a friend whose grandfather bought them new in the 20s in Chicago. Oh, cool. A 1 to 10 scale. It's like 1 is like safe, and 10 is like this mattress will kill your family. This mattress is sentient and has committed genocide. That sounds like a useful guide. Darn it, I got spoiled. Sorry. I'm sorry, it's all shade. Oh, I thought they blocked my entrance here for a sec, but we're still good. All right, this is kind of tricky. I gotta hop this like 1-inch curb here. It's not that easy with the camera rig and stuff, but I'm gonna try anyway. Let's see if I fall. Oh, nailed it. Oh my gosh. Send me to the circus, chat. It's time for me to get my debut. I can go up a 1-inch curb with my camera rig on a cargo bike. Wow, look at all the dragonflies. That's cool. I never know which entrance to Land's End to use to get a flat ride. I just hiked my bike through it yesterday. We're not in Land's End though. We're in Sutro Heights Park. Probably my favorite spot in San Francisco, or at least in the top 5. Wow, we've visited so many of my favorite spots today. Sutro Heights is just such a rare treat to get to enjoy because it's often kind of foggy here. We've come here on chat before when it seems like it's not going to be foggy. And then we get here and we can't see anything. That's just the way it goes sometimes. But today is not such a day, which is wild because it was super foggy earlier. And we tried to catch the fog going back or going west, but we couldn't. It was burning off too quickly. All right, chat, here it is. The mega view. Oh yeah, there we go. Oops, sorry. There we go. Oh wait, I need to go more this way. Not quite that far. No, I need it to be this. And I need to go over here more. How am I doing this so wrong? It's because the view and I am on the same side. Let's do it like this. There's the view. It's weird because it's mirrored on my screen. I think you need to be on the right side of your bike. You get this feeling that way, isn't it? Oh, wait a second. It just needs to be very unintuitively pointed at this bush. Perfect, I nailed it. First try. First try. Such a great view of the beach. I know, right? Chat, welcome. Behind me, the beautiful Pacific Ocean. Ocean Beach is right here, that massive patch of sand right there. And then this patch of green over here, that is Golden Gate Park we were just riding in. Truly a beautiful spot to be alive. What can I say? If you squint, you can see the nudist section. That's not at this beach. This beach doesn't have a nude section. That's Baker Beach, which we were at last week. Be right back. All right, I need hydration. Hydration break. Baker Beach is where the first Burning Man was. I thought that was at Ocean Beach. Interesting. That makes sense. Beautiful view of the Golden Gate Bridge. I feel like seeing a beach along it is an uncommon view. A beach along the Pacific. Yeah, that's a good point. I don't know what this looks like natively, but I think it's all a bunch of dunes. Everything on the west side of the city, like all these houses and stuff that you see here, even Golden Gate Park itself, that was all created by humans. And the natural environment here is much more like the dunes that you can kind of see off in the distance, like, I don't know, right about here-ish. They're the dunes that the Sunset Dunes Park is named after, are those dunes there. And that is the natural order of things here on the west side of San Francisco, is just all sand dunes. So this beach is probably natural, but I also do think that they've done some shaping of it as humans. Where are we? What's up, Holly Bergen? Welcome. Hello, So Human Animal. Great view, thanks. You're welcome. Holly, we are right now... Ooh, outside. Graphics are lovely. Yes. The graphics are... We got our render distance turned up to max. We've got RTX mode turned on. Look at those reflections on the ocean. We're here in Sutro Heights Park. This is one of my favorite parks in all of San Francisco. The view here, unparalleled. This road here you see behind me is the Great Highway. We've got the Richmond neighborhood is visible. Sorry, I'm pointing in real life to it, but in reality it's here. The Richmond neighborhood is right here. That is on the north side, the northwest side of San Francisco. And then there's a band of trees that you can see about here-ish. And those trees are Golden Gate Park. Beyond that is the Sunset District. You might just be able to see some houses off in the distance there. And even way off in the distance, you can see the fog and the hills like right up here on the horizon. That's Daly City, and beyond that is Pacifica. The most beautiful Taco Bell in America. Not Yorkshire though, is it? You tell me. Is it Yorkshire? It could be. I've never been there before. There's a section of Land's End where the natural landscape preserved. Oh, interesting. Or restored in some aspects. That's pretty cool. I would love to check out Land's End on stream sometime. It is so beautiful. There's absolutely no internet connection out there. I need I might be able to get an internet connection with a Starlink, but I don't want to spend any money on anything Elon Musk makes. So, kind of stuck there. I'll find it and put it in the suggestions. You should go ahead and put it in the suggestions. Maybe we can steal Starlink from Elon, and then I'll do it. I don't mind stealing from Elon. That works for me. Is this Point Bonita? Fizzy Cringe Elf. That's a really good guess, but no, it's not Point Bonita. We're here at Sutro Heights Park. Behind me here is the Richmond Ocean Beach and all of that. Point Bonita is not a bad guess, though. It's wild that you can get a view that looks like that from right here in the city. Point Bonita is the one to the north, right? That's where the lighthouse is, across the Golden Gate Bridge. Suggest steal Starlink. Oh, that's a good idea. A suggest command. And that'll automatically add suggestions to the Discord channel. That's an interesting idea. Mike from Canada, you're a genius. You're hired. You're hired. Yeah, that's the one. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I could see there are lots of parallels. I could totally see how this would feel similar. It is a different view, though. The EU is going to make its own Starlink, so maybe in a few years. Oh, that would be so sick. Please do. I hope that the EU Starlink has lasers that blow up Elon's Starlinks. That would be next level. Yeah, exactly. Mike from Canada is hired. Chat, I have my Bluetooth speaker here. I've been riding with it all day. Should I put on some music? Starlink Wars. Starlink Wars. Blimp-based high-speed internet is on the way. Yeah, that's what Balloon Sci Dan is working on. Balloon Sci Dan is another content creator and also Curious crew member. His story is super interesting. I met him when I did the BART speed run. Some of you were here for that stream. It was maybe my longest stream of all time. We rode BART around the Bay Area, visiting every single station as part of a group of transit enthusiasts. Balloon Sci Dan met up with us along the way, and after the stream I got to chat with him and get to know him a little bit. He is very interesting. He works on all kinds of high altitude balloon science stuff, and was hired by Google to work on their Project Loon, I think is what it was called, which was just that, is to deliver high-speed internet access off of dirigibles. No blowing up satellites, please. Keep space junk free. But what are we supposed to do with Elon's satellites then? It's already so much junk up there. Yes, let's crank up some tunage. Okay, let's do it. I kind of want to play my Baddies of New Disco playlist, but I don't think everyone here is going to like it. What's this? Oh, yeah. I could do Bats versus Cats, but I don't think you all like the New Wave playlist as much. It's more of a nighttime playlist anyway. Deorbit, we just gotta slow him down. Okay, I got you. I could also do Arcade Fire. Screw it. I'll do Baddies of New Disco. If anyone doesn't like the songs, if 2 people tell me that they want to veto a song, I'll veto it. Works for me. You just got to get one other person to also want to veto a song. This playlist does border a little bit more on house, which, you know, it's not my favorite. I won't be offended. Okay. Sorry, rip to anybody who was watching this as a VOD. Sorry. Make them a public resource. That is the idea, Tim. I like that idea the most. I like that idea the most. Starlink satellites burn up every week. Yeah, because they're low Earth orbit, so they have more atmospheric friction, so they lose speed and they deorbit. So if he would just stop launching them, they'd go away. I mean, it's your stream, play what you want. Chad, this is our stream. If it weren't for you, I wouldn't even be out here. This is a collaboration between me and chat. It always has been and it always will be. I think on the 12th of August there's an eclipse, solar or lunar, and the Perseids. Heck yeah. Maybe it will be clear like this and we'll actually be able to see it. Follow you deep sea, baby. All right, it is 3:12 and I've got 45 minutes to get back, so I think I should roll. What we're gonna do, chat, is we're up high right now, as you can see. We're gonna go around behind you and down the hill on this side, and then we're gonna come out and ride the Great Highway right here. We'll ride on that into Golden Gate Park. And then hopefully the wind will carry us up the hill. The eclipse is EEU, best seen from Spain. Oh, I got you. Bummer, man. Yeah, I thought it was gonna be a while, because for the total eclipse that was over the United States, Melissa planned a trip for me, Valentine, and her to all go to Dallas, because that was one of the places in the path of totality. And we did, in fact, get to see the total eclipse, and it was awesome. So, well worth the trip. Don't tell Texas I said that, though. In the UK, it'll be 95%. Wow. Hey, if you're in the EU and you've never seen a total eclipse before, do it. Like, if you've got a chance, you should. I know you can hop on one of those, like, $20 short haul flights from the UK to Italy or whatever. Italy might not be in the path of totality. It sounds like Spain is. Either way, you should do it. It's so cool. Just once in your life, see a total eclipse. It's a wild experience. I saw it from Austin. Was spectacular. Yeah, see? Gregory knows what's up. Gregory knows. Don't take my word for it. Take Gregory's word for it. Deep sleep, baby. Okay, and we roll in. Let's see if we can get back to Dolores Park in 45 minutes. 47 minutes. My legs feel tired. It's a lot of weight to be pedaling up and over all those hills. Especially after I pedaled into the wind the whole way here. Say goodbye to Sutro Heights Park, chat. We'll be back. We'll be back. I used to host an annual afternoon ride, and we would come out here to Sutro Heights Park. But I haven't been doing that. I called it the Curious Crew Community Cruise. It was renamed from its previous, less family-friendly name. It was always a good time, but also, because I hosted it in spring, we'd be like riding into gale force winds for like 45 minutes. It was so hard. I saw it in Kentucky in 2016 or 2017. Oh, no way. I think my mom was there too. Did you see my mom? Or was it in a total eclipse of Bicurious's mom also? All right, we're gonna shoot the gap. It's a little bit sandy, gotta watch out for that. Bikes don't like sand. Get all slippy slidey. There we go. Oh, the light changed for us. I might see how much flights are to Spain. There you go, Holly. The thing is, it's gonna be tough to like get near the eclipse because lots of people like plan it way ahead. So be aware of that. You want to make sure there's no cloud cover. Okay, here we go, chat. This is one of the most beautiful downhills in all of San Francisco. To my right, which you can kind of just barely see, is Land's End. Directly in front of us is the Pacific Ocean. I'm just gonna take it kind of slow and easy because I don't want to get impaled by my streaming rig. I can't think of a name, TBH. Thank you so much for that follow. Welcome to the Curious Crew. It's good to have you. Welcome to San Francisco, California. We're out here bombing the hill towards the Pacific Ocean. We're about to be cruising along the Great Highway, past Ocean Beach, taking in the San Francisco sights and sounds. It almost feels like we're plunging into the Pacific Ocean at this stretch. The road just barely dips and dives away from the ocean. It always feels so epic every time. Rounding this corner, I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but there's a cliff to our left. Camera's trailing a little bit. And we were just hanging out at the top of that cliff there. That is where Sutro Heights Park is. Now directly in front of us is the Great Highway. And here we go. And wait, I said Great Highway, I meant Ocean Beach. No highway is great, chat. At most, it's a good highway. Greenland too, oh, sick. Can you see it longer if you're like further away from the equator, or do you have to be close? Like, where do you get the most time in totality? I did see your mom. Oh, nice, Salty. That's friggin' awesome. You mean the Great Bikeway? That's right. It's a great bikeway. It's a decent highway. Unfortunately. Oh, we got a lot of hill climbing to do in front of us, and I am feeling tired out. Highways existed before cars, so you can still call it that. Oh. Whew, somehow we have an epic headwind right now. Bonjour! Man, I don't know how to pronounce any of those words. Est-ce que c'est le Tour de France ici? Ici? I did my best. What's up, Recharging? How are you? Welcome to San Francisco. Welcome to the stream. Everybody, make sure if you're not already, go follow Recharging. He's another IRL bicycling streamer out of Paris, France, and a good friend of mine. Thank you so much, Recharging, for hosting me when I was in Paris. Once again, on the Convergence, a massive group ride in Paris. It was so much fun. I loved it. I had such a great time in the Convergence. I felt so inspired. I felt inspired by the people and the ride itself. Thank you very much. The longest eclipse possible is between 7 and 8 minutes. Did you hear about that? The group of scientists that experienced the longest solar eclipse humans have ever experienced, because they like flew a plane inside totality. I don't remember how long they were able to stay inside, but they did it. It's a really cool story, actually. It has like split-second timing and maneuvers that the airplane had to do in order to pull it off. It's actually, you'd think it's not that hard, right? The shadow that the moon creates on the Earth is quite large. But to get a plane to fly within that shadow for any period of time required an incredible amount of research and extreme precision of flying. The pilot had to really know what was up. It's a pretty cool story. You need a convergence in San Francisco. People converging from the entire Bay Area having a picnic in Dolores Park. I do love that, but I think we do it a little differently in the Bay Area. But yeah, I've pitched that idea around to a bunch of people in the bike community, and everybody I've said it to has been like so down. Here's my vision. Chat, if you know anyone from Caltrans, I need the hookup. The vision is we have all these different Bay Area regions. We all meet up in the East Bay. I'm imagining in just some big old parking lot somewhere. All of us. Maybe more than 10,000 riders. That would be the ideal. We all get together. We're hanging out in a parking lot, doing our Bay Area thing. You know, showing off the V-Class, those like lowrider bikes. Showing off the wheelie bikes, all the wheelie kids doing their thing. The roadies on their carbons. The mountain bikers. The delivery bikers, the e-bikers. Everybody's out hanging out in this parking lot. And then, at a certain time, we all roll together as one big unit. And we ride across the Bay Bridge into San Francisco from the East Bay. Wouldn't that be sick? We're taking over the Bay Bridge. Come on, Caltrans can give us access to the Bay Bridge for like 2 hours, right? 2 hours on a Sunday. I suppose the most complicated part may be to secure each crossing with people who need to get used to security bike parades. Yes. A student from my school where I worked was going to do the women's TDF, but she's injured. Oh, bummer. Maybe next year. 10,000 fists in the air, that's right. Come on. Bikes. This is my solidarity dance. Nobody else. More climbing, chat. We got a lot of climbing. We got a lot of climbing. It's gonna be hard. What is TDF? Yeah, I have no idea what TDF is. Parlay. I think Mike's being facetious right now. I think he's making stuff up. Ooh. Oh, Tour de France. Dang, the Tour de France. You have a friend who's going to race in the Tour de France? Tower to Finland? The Finland? Hell yeah. I mean, heck yeah. You don't want to go there with an injury. It's too much. Whew, I'm feeling it now. And parlay. We're not even at the hardest part yet. You know, that wind though, that wind is really helping right now. I'm going so much faster up this hill than I did up some of the hills and going the other direction. Oh my God. Power Karma. Power Karma with the 5 gifted subs. Thank you so much. It's great to have you as a crewmate. I appreciate you, Power Karma. Everybody, did you know that Power Karma is another bicycling IRL live streamer? Yeah, it's true. He bicycles and he live streams. And he does Zwift content and motorcycle content. If that sounds fun to you, which I know it is because you're watching a bike stream right now, then make sure to go give Power Karma a follow if you don't already. The women start soon. Oh, whoa. The tour is going on right now. Oh, bar and parlay. Old iced coffee. Thank you so much for that follow. Welcome to the Curious Crew. It's good to have you. Old iced coffee. I'll grab myself an old iced coffee. Oh, my chain's sounding a little bit squeaky. I wonder if I need it maintained again. Wow, was that Dave's that just went flying by me? All right, this part here is the hardest part of the climb, I think. Feels like it just keeps going. Carry me, wind. Carry me up the hill. Dunk the bike in oil, easy. Good point, good point. Good point, shouldn't put too much work in it if it doesn't need it. I gotta learn how to stream IRL. Well, Holly Bergen, I do actually have an online course on Udemy about that, but I don't know if I recommend it right now. It's only 20 bucks. You can use !learn. But I'd also give it to you for free. I just didn't have a place where I could post it. Udemy won't let me make it free. It's got too much content in it. Teaches you how to build a Bella box. There's a lot of good videos about it now though. When I first built it, there was nothing. Oof. Feeling it. As predicted. I stream esports, but my tech skills aren't great for IRL streams. Esports streamer, epic. What games or game? That's friggin' awesome. Are you a shoutcaster? All right, that's the top of that climb. There's still a couple more sections. Oh, wait, esports cycling? Like Zwift? Does Power Karma know you? Do you know Power Karma? Yeah, esports cycling. What about Cycling Manager 2022? Yes, Zwift and MyWhoosh. Yeah, I know Power Karma. Oh, heck yeah. Oh my gosh. Everything makes sense. Everything fits together. It's all coming together, chat. In my brain, one piece fits into another piece, and all the pieces make one happy, beautiful, curious crew. How wonderful is it? 11 wonderful. Right now I'm putting out 100 watts of power. Since there's a lot of cycling nerds here, I'll say nerd stuff. 100 watts. My cadence is 91.3. My heart rate is 11 BPM. The Zwift category is all but dead. Oh, huge bummer. Bikes deserve better. Yep, I know, Holly. I did esports cycling nationals up until I got the blood clot in my leg 1 month before championship. Oh my God. Power Karma, that's dramatic. That's sick. Power Karma's a beast on the bike. A beast! Okay, but how about... Oh, sorry. Okay, but how about unlimited power? Not here. You will not find unlimited power on this stream chat. Oh, this must have been along the marathon route too. There's still some fences up. Sick. Is the word mycanthropy or lycanthropy? I thought it was lycanthropy. It means like stuff relating to werewolves. See the fence? Or maybe this is all Outside Lands related. Is Outside Lands this week, chat? Is it coming up? Yeah, I accidentally did most of the marathon route yesterday. Was it closed to cars? I've tried to bike it before, but they kicked me off of it when it was closed to cars. That was very shortly after the Boston Marathon incident several years back. So I think security was extra tight. There's Outside Lands set up. I saw some temp cell towers. Yeah, I was noticing those too. Bob7707, thank you so much for that follow. Welcome to the Curious Crew. It's good to have you. Welcome to San Francisco, California. We're in Golden Gate Park on Middle Drive right now, enjoying a beautiful car-free ride through Golden Gate Park. There's one route you can take all the way from one end of the park to the other, the west side to the east side, or the east side to the west side. And it's completely car-free. Almost completely car-free, basically. Wait, this is closed? This is gonna be closed for Outside Lands, this stretch right here. That's pretty unfortunate. They were setting up some stuff on Folsom yesterday night, and the street was basically pedestrianized. It was epic. Oh, I love that. Pedestrianize every street. Coming out, coming out, coming out. Chat, I like Shakira, but this one's not my favorite, honestly. If you get a new bike, if you get a new bike chain, ask about a smaller chainring for lower gear ratios. Yeah, you know, I did actually have my chainring switched out the last time I brought my bike in, which was like 3 months ago. And I changed the diameter of the chainring by like 4 teeth, I think. It wasn't enough though. I should have gone like 6 or 8. It's not that it's that expensive to like change the chainring, but I just like trickle the budget into it, you know what I mean? I think the next upgrade I need for this bike is a seat, because this seat is awful. My booty hurts. Anybody who's seen my bike at Bike Party knows that the seat is at a very unnatural looking angle. It's honestly could be less comfortable in that regard. I'm kind of surprised. But it really needs I need a little cushion. I think I might spring for the Brooks saddle. I think I might go for it. They're so cool looking, you know? And everybody's always like, once it breaks in, it feels so good. And I've always been like, well, why do I have to wait for it to break in? Can't I just have a comfortable saddle? But I've been riding on this saddle that's not comfortable at all for like 3 years. I might as well at least have a saddle that's uncomfortable at the beginning and then gets more comfortable as you go, right? That'd be great. All right, last climbing section here. Under the bridge. You'd think your booty would break it in. I think it broke my booty in. Consider padded shorts. I'm not a nerd. What do you think I'm gonna do? Put on padded underwear every time I go for a bike ride? I mean, I have padded shorts. I just only use them when I go on long rides, like, you know, if I'm gonna do like a vacation trip and I'm doing like 20, 30 miles, then I'll put on the padded shorts. underneath my street clothes, so I still look good. I don't want to look like a cycling dweeb. I still want to make friends. No offense. Yeah, but I don't think I do either. But I've been riding on this absolute garbage saddle for like 3 years. It cannot possibly be worse than an unbroken in Brooks. There's no way. Don't those fancy shorts, etc., protect you from cars? That's how riders act around here when wearing magic spandex. I'm not gonna blame the bicyclists. Chat, alright, I'm gonna talk about science for a second. I'm probably not preaching to the choir when I talk about induced demand, right, chat? It's basically the idea that if you have a highway or whatever, and it's clogged with traffic, you know, your natural inclination is, well, we better add a lane to it so we can alleviate the traffic. But what science continues to show us over and over again is that when you add more lane capacity on a road, what it does in fact is it induces more people to drive. People who wouldn't have been driving otherwise will decide to drive, and traffic stays the same. If you look at it a year after the lane was added, the congestion levels are right back to where they started. It's called induced demand, meaning you create new demand by adding capacity. Well, I believe the opposite is also true. Reduced demand. If you make it less convenient for drivers, fewer people will want to drive. So to every reckless bicyclist out there, keeping drivers on their toes and making drivers pissed off, thank you for reducing demand. I hope you don't lose your life in the process, but you're doing God's work. Not that I encourage riding recklessly or dangerously. Everyone should always ride safely and within their limits at all times, just like I am, always. What's up, Chili? How are you doing? That does sound stupid, but hopefully they got one driver to think twice about wanting to bear the responsibility of driving. Are we saying cyclists in Lycra aren't liked? I do think that they do elicit a lot of strong feelings from people. The cyclists in Lycra have a tendency to gatekeep, like they have a tendency to make people feel like they shouldn't be riding a bike unless it like fits them perfectly, or they're like wearing the right clothes, or they have the right like clip-in shoes, or all these different things. And the reality is you don't need any of that stuff to be on a bike and have fun. The best thing that you can have for your bike is another friend that also has a bike to ride with. You know what I mean? So it's not inherent to the Lycra cycling community, but it does seem to be an emergent behavior of that crowd. Wow, this tailwind is wonderful. I thought I was gonna feel way more tired than I am, but the tailwind is awesome. I'm just riding it. Ride that wind. A ping pong ball. Eh. Wow, so many people out in the park right now. I'm a cyclist in Lycra. It's okay. I know how people hate me. I like you, Holly. You're just waiting for your first bike party. So many of the Lycra cyclists are just out there waiting for their first bike party, and then their minds will be blown. Like, whoa, riding a bike can be a party too. It doesn't matter how fast you ride. What matters is how many people are in your chat. I'm just kidding. That also doesn't matter. We're all just here for a fun time. What is this? Why did I just get a Dynamite Twins notification? The city of Houston finally started building roads where they want development to go, not where it's congested. Oh, sick. It's like playing SimCity. That's what you do in SimCity. You build some roads, you zone it, and then people move in and you cut it off. And you watch them all starve to death because they can't drive anywhere, because that's how SimCity is. Extremely car-brained. They raided. Wait, they raided? Are you serious right now? Welcome, Dynamite Twins. Welcome, Raiders. Welcome to San Francisco, California. Welcome to Golden Gate Park. We're on a ride. Beautiful day here in the city. Beautiful day for a ride. We are headed back to Dolores Park right now. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, Raiders. Everybody, if you don't already follow the Dynamite Twins, make sure you hit that follow button. Go follow the Dynamite Twins. They produce great family-friendly IRL content out of New York, New York. They're always like, I'm walking here. And I'm like, oh, that's such a funny but played out joke. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Today we are out checking out some art in Golden Gate Park right here. And we were checking out the flowers that were in bloom. And now we're on a ride back to the Mission District, my home district. That raid deserves a follow. That's right, Maverick. See, everyone who doesn't already follow the Dynamite Twins, follow in Maverick's lead. Maverick is the Maverick leader we all needed. Hit that follow button. Send it over to the Dynamite Twins. They're good friends of mine. Wonderful people. Lovely stream. Oh my God, they put so much more work into the stream than I do. If you really want a good quality stream, go check out theirs. Go watch the VOD. You shouldn't even be here right now. Yeah, just in time for the mulch pile prediction. That is what's coming up here. I guess I'm gonna do this camera mode. Oh, speaking of flowers. Wow. Oh, they smell kind of like they have like a spicy smell. I like it. Me likey. Ugh. Up to Wamp. Ugh. There we go. Action Act with that tier 1 45-month sub. Thank you so much, Action Act. It's great to have you as a crewmate. I appreciate that. Did I miss any follows? I feel like I may have. I don't really know though. Lavender? Could be. I don't really know the flowers. I defer to Jakob on that one. Whew, there's the hill. All right, on to Page Street. One of my favorite slow streets here in San Francisco. Boom. Down the bumps. God's DJ. Is there an apostrophe in that? Thank you so much for that follow. Welcome to the Curious Crew. It's good to have you. Welcome to San Francisco, California. Welcome to Page Slow Street. Slow streets are specially designated streets here in San Francisco. It's a program that started in the pandemic to give people more space to be socially distant and also outside and getting some exercise. You can see these purple signs in front of me here. They say slow streets on them. And it basically just makes it a little less convenient to use these streets as cut through if you're a driver. So it reduces how much cut through traffic there is, limits it mostly to neighborhood traffic. And also, it's not very much of an impedance for people biking or walking, which makes this an ideal route if you are riding from Golden Gate Park back to the Mission District, like we are right now. Keepler and Ja 9 Bitte Danke. Thank you so much for those follows. I love that name. Welcome to the Curious Crew. It's good to have you. Welcome to San Francisco, California. If you're curious about what my streaming rig looks like, because I got that wonky camera stuff going on, you can use !Discord in the chat, join the Discord through that link there, and then go to the behind the scenes channel. The behind the scenes channel, I posted a few photos today of my bike. So you can see the streaming rig and everything that we have set up. I'm German. Yes, that's a good one. Ja, nein, bitte, danke. I am really surprised that I was able to read that all. It's just all German words that are still very fresh in my mind. I did study German in school for like 6 years, but mein Deutsch ist sehr schlecht. Ich kann nur ein bisschen verstehen. And that's my accent too. Best I can do. Best I can do. Shota 315. Thank you so much for follow. Welcome to the Curious Crew. It's good to have you. Welcome to San Francisco, California. Welcome to Page Street. We are in the Upper Haight right now. You might know the famous Haight-Ashbury district. Well, right back there, we just rode across Ashbury Street. Ashbury runs this way, and Haight runs this way. Haight Street is 1 block up in that direction. We are in the Haight-Ashbury neighborhood right now. You might notice some of the historic Victorians, even the historic Victorian that the Grateful Dead lived and worked in for a long time is right here in the Haight-Ashbury. In fact, I used to live in an apartment where my computer, like I was right next to a window, where I could look out the window and I could see tourists visiting the Grateful Dead house over and over and over again all day. I could just see the Grateful Dead house right out of my window. It was so cool. It was a great spot to live. I like those roommates too. I miss them. La la la, la 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 la. Do the Dynamite Twins dance to this song? I feel like this must be one of the Just Dance songs. It's such a classic. You should call them. I wonder if I have their phone numbers still. Brian and Claire. Colin? No. I thought I just saw Colin ride by me and not say anything. And I was like, Colin, what are you doing? It's not Colin. Colin, are you in chat? No, you don't need to say anything. I don't want to dox anyone. Hilarious. That guy looked just like Colin. Oh, God. Yeah, I see you. Lexi's not feeling well today. Oh, no. That's a bummer. I hope she's feeling well again soon. Was it just Allie running the stream then today? The two of them are such an amazing team, Allie and Lexi. It's awesome. They've spent their whole lives together. They're like the ultimate team, you know? They've got all the teamwork dialed in. Whee! All right. On the right there is famous bar The Page, right here at Page and Divisadero. Like looking in a mirror. Do you feel like you're looking in a mirror, Mike? Murder on the Dance Floor. That's the next song. My favorite comic shop in the city is to your left. What's it called? I've never been to the comic book store here, but I do go to Gamescape with some regularity. You could be the Bike Curious Twins by myself. Dude, classic. I envy the people who have a team, you know? I feel like all the projects I work on don't have a team. Although, that being said, on this stream, a lot of people have really contributed a lot over the years. Like I don't have my Allie and or Lexi. But I do have a tall shade of the color red who's great with the fact check. And I also I have American 2050 who's contributed so many different tools and things like that to the stream. Friggin' Recharging creating the panel discussion at TwitchCon so I could go to France and speak at Twitch. That was freaking awesome. A lot of great partnerships come out of the stream. But sometimes I feel like a little bit of a lone wolf on other projects. Wait, I'm going the wrong way, right? Yeah. I missed my turn. I was like, wait a second. Whoops. It's all right, chat. I'm not having any mental health problems. Everything's fine. I have not suffered any traumatic brain injuries today. You've been with me all afternoon. You should know that. Or did I forget? Oh, I should have put this song on while we were by the crow art. Murder of Crows. The day is young. Good point. Good point. That kid was shredding the gnar, sipping a Faygo. That's right. It's going hard. I love that. So nonchalant. Murder on the dance floor. Is that Ernesto? Ernesto! Nope. I keep thinking I see my friends, and then people just stare at me like, what is that person even saying? That guy was dressed just like Ernesto, okay? He had the same glasses, he had the same beard, he had the same helmet. And then he just looked at me like, what? Who's Ernesto? Oh my God. Oh, pedestrians. Hey. Oops, yeah. I feel like I should head out in your direction and ignore you just to mess with you. Yeah, you could just give me a blank stare. Like, I'm like a tall shade, and you just are like, huh? Oh my God, I gotta get the mulch pile prediction going. Let's do this, chat. Yeah, it's thick 30. I've been through a lot, but I'm still flirty. Is everybody back up in the building? It's been a minute, tell me how you're healing. What kind of name is that? You tell me, you came up with it. Is there mulch? Prediction, let's do 5 minutes. Start prediction. All right, chat, we got the mulch pile prediction up and running. If you don't know what I'm talking about when I say the mulch pile prediction, don't worry, I got your back. Pretty much every stream we end in Dolores Park and we ride the same route, and pretty much every time we ride that route we pass by a mulch pile, but it is not always there, and that's why chat likes to place bets on whether or not it will be there. So join in on the fun, place your bets, make a prediction. Will there be mulch or will there not be mulch? Also, full disclosure, the mulch pile has not been seen once this year. We have some evidence to believe that a hater has had the mulch pile removed from the city. If you want to see the mulch pile restored to its rightful location, use ! Save the mulch in chat. Sign the petition when it hits 100 signatures. I'll send it to the San Francisco Parks and Rec Department requesting they restore the mulch pile a minimum of 40 weeks a year and a maximum of 48 weeks a year, and have a permanently installed plaque to commemorate the location of the mulch. Whew, windy here. All right, we gotta thread the needle. Whee! Oh, streetcar. One of San Francisco's famous streetcars here. I think that's a San Francisco one, actually. The green and cream. Beautiful color scheme. Green, cream, color scheme. This must be a dream, because I'm living one. Oh, that's cool. I know, right? Our streetcars are so pretty. Friggin' love them. Green. Oh, I love the color green. What a poet. I'm spitting bars. Wrecking cars. Opening jars. That's how strong I am. You can't even mess with this. You're a poet and you know it. I am definitely not a poet. One time for a short that I made for Instagram, I tried to do like a poetry kind of thing. It did not turn out well. I just tried to do rhymes and it was so bad. I was just like, every line felt like an idea that just was never completed. Like someone just trailed off in the middle. Oh, there's a police car here. We're gonna let them go first. Wow, so aggressive. That driver's so aggressive. Really bumpy through here. All right, we are on 17th Street. We're getting closer and closer to Dolores Park. Has everybody gotten their mulch pile predictions in? It looks like there's only a couple minutes left. Oh, what is this crap? What is this crap? I'm walking here. I'm biking here. Mightn't be there, but there's always a chance of it being surprised. And I can only go based on past experience. No idea today. That's right. Keep an open mind. Is that a bike lane? This is indeed a bike lane. It's a concrete separated bike lane through here, although drivers do occasionally park in it. It is a bike lane in North America, what can I say? Is that a bike lane or is that parking? Is that a protected parking lane or are you just happy to see me? So handy that they parked in the bike lane, right? Boo, taxi. Honestly, I'll take a taxi in the bike lane over an Uber or Lyft any day of the week. Make Uber and Lyft pay for taxi medallions. They need a taxi medallion for every driver that's out on the road. This is my political platform from now on. Ride-hail companies need taxi medallions. And all the money that those taxi medallions raise goes to funding public transit. Yeah, that's right. You heard it here first. You did not hear it here first. This is not a unique idea. What in the heck is going on here? Are you gonna hit me? What's happening? Just go around. They're still reversing up Dolores. Dude, why are drivers so ridiculous sometimes? Can you report taxis for violations like you can in New York City? Nah, we don't. They have like a bounty program. They don't have anything like that here. I wish we did. That would be friggin' awesome. That would be my new job. You can file a 311 ticket. Yeah, you can. But like that taxi cab technically isn't even breaking the rules. They're allowed to park in the bike lane if they're actively loading or unloading the vehicle, which is exactly what was happening. So, I don't know. What are you gonna do? Get the law changed, I guess. All right, chat. Here we are, Dolores Park. Will there be mulch or will there not be mulch? That is the question. In moments, we will all find out together. Because despite me having a different angle than you, I still don't know. Congratulations to the disbelievers. There is no mulch in Dolores Park today. Congratulations, disbelievers. Choose outcome. Is there mulch? No. Complete prediction. Confirm. Wow, 92%. To desperation. Are on vacation. And I got this one boy. And he won't stop calling. I love Sabrina Carpenter. I'm rich. Congratulations, Mike from Canada. I bet all my coins on no. Congratulations, Holly. I don't think the payouts were very big, though. The odds were favoring the no vote today. All right, last hill climb of the day. Here we go. Here we go. Whew. Cause I'm a singer. Wrapped around my finger. And nope. Whew. One pedal stroke after another. That's all I need to do. Just keep it going. Whew. There we go. One of those climbs where I wish I had one more gear. It's definitely a party up here today. It's happening. It's going on. Pardonnez-moi. Thank you. Whew. All right, we're done with the steep part. Just one more gear, bro. Yeah, induced demand. Induced demand. Did I forget my thong? Do I look the kind of guy that forgot his thong? Come on. Oh, this is the Ariana Grande song I had stuck in my head. I don't even like house music. She's such a good singer. Plus, I like the words. All right, last push. Last push to the top. Whew. Whew. There it is, chat. The top of Dolores Park, San Francisco, California. And the place where we end every stream. Wow, nice day. Oh my God, it's so pretty out here today. It is a beautiful, here I will say that it is probably about 70 degrees. Here it is a beautiful, sunny 70 degrees. A little bit of a breeze. Literally perfect weather. Couldn't ask for a better weather in July. It is often very cold and foggy in San Francisco in July. We call it no sky July because the fog covers the sky and it's a blanket of damp, cold moisture, which honestly can be really nice when the rest of the country is sweltering under a heat wave and we get this damp, cool blanket to be under. I bet a lot of you on the East Coast wish you had that. Bit less busy than usual. Yeah, it was kind of foggy out this morning, so I think people didn't plan to come out here. But then right around when the stream started, the sun came out and the fog cleared up and it got warmer and sunnier. It's wonderful. Whew, love it. The runners are all asleep. Heat wave coming to the Netherlands this week again. Oof, brutal. You should come to SF. Tents, huh? I see some of them couches. Oh yeah, I see one of those sun tents over there. I was surprised when I came here with my kid how nice that playground actually is. The playground is actually very nice. You're right, Gregory. One, it does have a shortcoming, which is it doesn't have a ton of shade. San Francisco is not a city that manages its shade very carefully because we don't usually need it. But as our climate is warming up, it is becoming more and more important. Even here in July, when it is usually not hot, I want to emphasize that San Francisco is not hot in July. Even in July now, it's been warm out this year and sunny. So some shade would actually be helpful. Let's do this a little bit. Now you can see downtown. On the wall. All right, chat, let's figure out who to raid. Chat, would you be mad at me if I sent you over to Ari at home? It's got to be getting dark there, right? Yeah, yeah, yee. Zwifter? Are they IRL? Yeah, because Ari is great. I want to raid someone who's IRL, for sure. Ugh, can't search. Why won't it let me tap it? Oh, there we go. Zwifter doesn't show up when I search them. I don't know why. I'm gonna raid Ari at home. He is a big streamer, chat. I know, I don't usually do this. He's not usually alive when I end my stream. Ari is an incredible musician and a music producer, and he just finds sometimes just random people on the streets, and sometimes it's professional musicians that he's planned to meet up with, and they improvise music live on the spot. It's amazing to watch. Everybody he gets on is an incredible musician, as is he. It is not a family-friendly stream, so if you're here for the family-friendly content, you might want to find another one of your favorite family-friendly streamers. But Ari is out in New York right now. So thank you all for coming out today. Thanks for the great ride. Oh, I appreciate you, Gregory. Such a good view, OMG. Thank you for the stream. I'm glad you like it. You're welcome, everybody. You're welcome. Oh, Sarani's World. Oh, man. I know Sarani. All right, chat. If you're new here, I'm Bike Curious. I'm live every Sunday at 1 p.m. Pacific. That's 4 p.m. Eastern, 8-ish p.m. UTC. It depends on the time changes and stuff like that. Hit the follow button, come by and hang out with us. We are live from the bike in San Francisco almost every single Sunday of the year. You can come, you can see this view. You can see so many other wonderful, crazy, spooky, weird things in San Francisco. So make sure to do that again with us. Like I said, I'm sending you over to Ari at home. So I hope you enjoy the music. Make sure that you say hi. And with that, I say thank you for stopping by today. I appreciate you, and goodbye. Goodbye, everybody. Oh, wait, I need this. This thing is so hard to get off. There we go. The party's gonna keep going after you're gone, chat. Just remember that. Okay. Thank you, and I will see you next week. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Check out my dance chat. Woo! Woo! That's the song. I wonder if I can like. Chad, I bet you didn't know you were gonna get an erotic dance on stream today.